So in the last class, we have discussed about some of the important Linux commands like ls command, ls with long listing, how to create directories, how to create a file using touch command and cat command. Then we have seen how to remove the directories and how to remove the files. Right now, let me open AWS console. Let us connect to EC2 instances. Then make a check mark here. And instance state, we have to say start instance. Once it is running, we need to click on connect button. Click on connect. Now copy this example command, come to our folder, keep it, right click and say show more properties, open git bash, paste the command, press enter key, type S, then it's going to connect to our Linux virtual machine. Right now, last class we have discussed the commands, and let us go with some more commands today, like cp command. cp command. The use of cp command is used to copy the data from one file into another file. One file into another file. Like example, I can say $cp, $cp. Let me go with the name xyz.txt to pqr.txt. Okay, let me show this. Present working directory is EC2 user. To see the list of files, ls-l. So already we are having this xyz.txt. Now, if you say cat xyz.txt, so we are having some content. Let us see what content present in pqr.txt. So there is no content in pqr.txt. Now the content present in xyz.txt, we want to copy to pqr.txt. So what is the command? Cp xyz.txt, and you can say pqr.txt. Now, if you say cat pqr.txt, you can see the contents here. You can see the content, right? So to copy one file data into another, we make use of cp command. Now the next one is to copy two files data into another file. Copy two files data into another file. What command we use? We can say cat. We have to use the command cat xyz.txt pqr.txt greater than symbol, and here you can say xyz pqr.txt. I want to take the content of xyz.txt and pqr.txt, and we want to copy it to this new file. Then again we have to use cat command. Check it here. Cat xyz.txt, then pqr.txt greater than symbol. Then you can say xyz pqr.txt. Now check here, cat xyz pqr.txt. So you can see two lines. This is coming from xyz.txt and this is coming from pqr.txt. So in order to create a new file using multiple files, to copy the data from multiple files into one file, we can use again same cat command. The next one, to rename the file, you can say mv command. Use it to rename the file. It's $mv xyz.txt to abc.txt. Let us check whether you are having abc. ls-l. Yes, already there abc. Let us go with the cba.txt. Okay, so this is for renaming the file. Now, let us see how to do that. mv xyz.txt to cba.txt. Now, if you say ls-l, now you won't find xyz.txt. Instead of that, what you can find? bca.txt. So what is the command we use to rename the file? mv command. Right there. One more. To move the files from one directory to another directory. To move the files from one directory to another directory. So for that one, let us first of all create one directory. Like how to create directory? mkdir. Let me say directory 1. Then after that we'll say mv. Same command. We use mv only to move the files from one directory to another. mv bca.txt. Sorry, cba, right? cba.txt. Okay, I've given bca.txt. Okay, here we are having cba.txt. cba.txt to directory 1. So we can even use this mv command to move the files from one directory to another directory. Let me show this. First of all, create a directory. How to create directory? mkdir dir1. Some name, some directory name. Now we use the command mv cba.txt to directory 1. Now check here ls-l. Now in this, we are not having a file called as cba.txt and we are having one directory dir1. Now go to the directory dir1. Now if you say ls-l, now you can see the files here. cba.txt file is present. So in order to move the file from one directory to another, we make use of same mv command only. Okay. And we are having one more command, history command. History command to display the history or you can even say user activities in Linux. So what are the commands you have used up to now? In order to see the history of your commands, what you have used up to now, we can use the command history. See what commands we have used up to now, all those things it's going to display for us. All the commands from beginning. Okay. Clear? Any questions up to here?
No, so far.
Right. Just working with the commands. That's the main part of Linux here. Now, next. Let us move to the next one. VI editor. VI means visual editor. The use of this VI editor, it is similar to our notepad. So in the case of cat, I cannot edit the files. We cannot edit the files. But by using VI editor, we can even edit the files. So use it to create and edit the files in Linux. How to use this one? Just you can say $vi. Let me go with the name hello.txt. vi hello.txt. Now use the command vi hello.txt. See, so by default it will be in command mode. By default it will be in what? Command mode. Modes in vi editor. The modes present in vi editor is command mode, then insert mode, then escape mode. These are the three modes present in this vi editor. So when you are in command mode, okay, it is the default one. When you open vi editor, it will be in default one, and it is only read only. It is what? Read only. By default, it's going to open in command mode. This is the default mode, and it is read only. So we can only see the content. Now, if I want to insert some data, we have to go with what? Insert mode. How to go with insert mode is press I. Press I for insert mode. So insert mode means what? We can type some data. So in order to type some data, we have to press I on our keyboard. Then it will become insert mode. Then we can start typing our text in our file. Then escape mode. Under escape mode, we have to press escape key. We have to press what? Escape key. Once we press escape key, in this again we are having two options like :WQ. When you press :WQ, the use of this one is save and close. Save the file and close. Then we are having one more option :Q exclamation. Q exclamation. It is close the file without saving. Close the file without saving. So in order to make use of this escape modes, first of all we have to press escape key. After pressing escape key only we can use this options. Now let me show you here. So we have opened this vi editor. So we cannot type anything now. So if I want to type something, what we have to press on our keyboard? I. Once we press I, then we can start typing. Here, insert. You can see the option say insert. Then start typing. Welcome to Raj Technologies. We offer the following courses. One, full stack Java, full stack Python, full stack web, real-time Java projects. For more details, contact Raj Technologies. Some content. Now once we type the content, if I want to come out of this, in order to go with escape mode, we have to press escape key first. After pressing escape key, to save and quit, we have to use :WQ. :WQ and press enter key. That's it. We are going to come out of this vi editor. So we have to save, we have to press what? :WQ and enter key. Press enter key. Here also :Q exclamation enter key. Now check the file, the content of your file. How to check the file? You can even use cat command. Cat hello.txt. See, the content is present here. See, we are having the content. We can even see the content using vi also. Vi hello.txt. So you can see our content. So by default, it will be in command mode, means we cannot insert anything. Now, if I want to insert some text, we have to press what here? I. When you press I on your keyboard, now you can see insert mode. Now we can type some content. After typing this content, I want to come out of this VI editor without saving. Then what I should press? Escape key, colon, Q, exclamation, enter key. Right? Now check your content now. Cat, hello.txt. Is our content saved? I have typed good morning. Is it saved here? No. Okay, it is not saved. We can even say vi hello.txt to see the content. See, we are having only this content. Got it? Clear about VI editor? How to use this? Any questions?
Yeah, what is the VA editor actually?
It's similar to our notepad in Windows.
Okay.
Using cat. If I go with cat, can we go back to the file and edit the text present in your file? Not possible. Okay. So if I want to add some text to your file, or I want to go back to the file and do some modifications in the file, in that case, we go for VA editor, similar to our notepad of Windows. Got it?
Okay.
Right? So it's a text editor in Linux. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, let us move to the major and important commands. These are very, very important for us. That is head command. Here I'm what? Head command. Now, before I go to this head command, let us add some more content into your file. Hello.txt. I'm pressing I for insert mode. This is line 1. This is line 2, some lines. This is line 3. This is line 4. This is line 5. This is line 6. Line 7. Like that. Then escape key, colon, WQ. Press enter key. Okay. So now in our file, we are having some content. So there are so many lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even this space also is considered. Okay. Even here also. So these are some of the lines present in your file. Now the use of this head command is I want to see only first 10 lines of your file. So what is the use of this head command? To display the first 10 lines of the file. To display what? First 10 lines of the file. You can say head hello.txt. Okay, check it here. Head hello.txt. It's displaying, see, 10 lines. So even this. So here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even the spaces are also considered. Okay, there. So to avoid this confusion, let me go to this pi hello.txt, insert mode. I'm deleting this. I've deleted the lines. Press escape key, :WQ, right? Cat hello.txt. Now we'll be having without any space. Now if I say head hello.txt, see, it's going to display first 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lines it's displaying. So by default, it is going to display 10 lines. Now I want to display only 6 lines. So what command we have to use? Say $head -n6 hello.txt. So what is the use of this command? To display first 6 lines. First 6 lines from the file. Display what? First 6 lines. So you can say -n and the number of lines what you want to display. Check it here. Head -n6 hello.txt. See, it is displaying our first 6 lines of your text file. So how many lines you say? If I say here something like 4, then it's going to display only 4 lines. So what are the number you want to display? You can mention over here. There. Next one. Next one. Tail command. Tail command. Now, to display last 10 lines of the file. To display what? Last 10 lines of the file. Tail hello.txt. Tail, by default, it's going to take last 10 lines. Here, last 10 lines it is displaying for us. Now, if I want to display only some of the lines, then you can say $tail -n -n4 hello.txt. Then it's going to display last 4 lines. You can check it here. Tail -n4 hello.txt. It is going to display last 4 lines. See, even the space is also included, the last one. Okay, right? Now, what is the use of this command actually? Where we are going to use this command? So this is mainly used for log messages. This is mainly used for what? Log messages. So when you are working in the project, we create one log file. Like, what is the main use of log file is whether database connection has been established properly or not, whether the data has been inserted into the table or not, whether a function has been invoked successfully or not, whether you are getting some exceptions, what exceptions we are getting during the execution of project. These all things we are going to maintain in a log file. So in order to check the messages present in the log file, we make use of these commands, tail command or head command. If I want to see the first starting, then we go for head. If I want to see the latest log messages, we go for tail command. And where the log files will be present? So the log files will be present in Linux operating system. So we'll be storing the log files in our Linux operating system. So in order to monitor the log files, we make use of this tail command and head command. This is the main purpose of going with these commands, head and tail. See here, for example, let me take one log file. So I'm having one log file called as app.log. Here, so many lines are there. So this is the reality. So this is the reality how the log files will be there. See here. So info, application started, loading configuration file. Every step we are going to log it. Okay, configuration loaded successfully, connecting to a database connection established. We got some exception like arithmetic exception and exception has occurred. Okay, so when you join the company, the company team leader may ask you, check the log file and let me know what exceptions are occurred. Okay, so this is the place where log files will be created when you are working in the projects. I'll be discussing this logging concept also. We are going to discuss in future. It's a log tool. We are going to discuss log4j tool. Okay. So we'll be creating these log files. So once we create these log files, so there will be a person who is going to take care of checking these log files every day. So how they are going to check these log files present on Linux operating system by using this head and tail. Now I want to see the latest 20 lines of log file. So how to do? Let me copy this complete file. Let me copy this. Go to this vi app.log. I'm creating a file vi app.log. Press I for insert mode. Right click and say paste. So our complete content is pasted in this file. Now how to come out of this? Escape :WQ. Now the file is saved. Now we can check here cat app.log. So this is the file. Okay. So many lines are present here. So this I have taken like a sample example of log file. Got the meaning of log file, all of you, first of all? Right?
Yes.
So what the processing, when you are working with the projects, we are going to do the processing, like we are getting database connection established or not, whether you are getting some exceptions like array index out of bound exception, an exception occurred, out of memory error. Okay. Right? Reading data from file input like this. This only we call logging. An exception has occurred in SQL exception. Connection is closed due to some reason like this. So this only we call logs. Okay. Now in this log file, I want to see last 10 lines, the latest 10 lines. What got added into the file. So what command we have to use? Tail. What is the name of the file? App.log. See, we can see latest 10 lines here. Okay, if I want to see 20 lines, tail -n 20 app.log. So you can see only the latest 20 lines. Got it? Clear, all of
Yep.
you, where we use this tail command and head command? Hit something I want to see first 50 lines, -n 50 app.log. So it's going to show top 50 lines. Then we go to that file and check what problem has occurred. Based on that, we go to the application and we rectify the errors. Got it? Right? Generally, maximum cases we use tail because we want to see the latest log messages only. Okay. Then we're running one more command, like we're running one more command. $tail -f app.log. So here let me see tail app.log. This is the log file what we have created. The tail -n 20 app.log to display the last 20 lines. This is for what? To display last 10 lines of log file. This is to display last 20 lines of log file. And this one tail -f app.log. This is very, very important. So this is to see ongoing log messages of the file. This is mainly to monitor. This is mainly for what? To monitor the real-time log messages. When the application is running, the log messages will be generated. So I want to see what log messages are generated. To see it in live, we use -f. So there will be one developer who opens this command tail -f app.log. So whenever a new log messages is added to this app.log, they can see immediately. So to monitor the real-time log messages, what we use -f here. Got it? Right? Now,
Actually, where we see the log messages and everything from AWS console or else?
AWS is no way related here. AWS is only cloud platform where I have installed the Linux operating system.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So in reality, what we do, we create one Linux. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever the application it is running, we are going to deploy that application on your Linux operating system. So we
Mm-hmm.
deploy the application where in Linux operating system using Docker. So on
Mm-hmm.
Linux only, the application will be running. So if any log messages are generated, it will be generated where? In your Linux only, right?
Okay,
In
okay.
your Linux
Mm-hmm.
only. So I have to connect to this file and to see the log messages. So we use these commands.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So in reality, we won't deploy the application on Windows. Okay. We deploy the application, we deploy our project where on Linux only in reality. Okay.
Okay.
Because Linux is more secure than Windows. Got it?
Mm. Yeah, got it.
Now, moving to the next and very, very important command, grep command. Grep command. Grep stands for Global Regular Expression Print. Grep stands for what? Global Regular Expression Print. Now, if you take this file, cat okay, the connection has lost here. So go to this AWS, copy this and paste. Right click and say paste. Now, ls-n. So I think we have created log file in dir1. So cd dir1 and ls-n. So we are having the files here saying app.log and even hello.txt. These files are present in dir1. Now, if you see the content of hello.txt, in this, I want to know, I want to search for a word wherever there is a word called as Java. So in this file, where is Java is present? Here Java is present. Here also Java is present, right? Two lines we are having Java. Okay. So how to search that one is grep command. Okay. How to search for the word grep command. So what is the use of this? Grep command is used for a keyword, is used to search for a keyword. We say keyword in the files. It is used for what? To search for a keyword in the files. Like example, you can say $grep, $grep, and what is the word we want to search? Java. And what is the file? Hello.txt. Now check it here. Grep. What is the word we want to search? Java. Java. Where? In hello.txt. So is it displaying anything? No, right? Because if you check your file, hello.txt, so Java is capital case, J is capital case here. So J is what? Capital case. That's the reason it is not displaying for us. So what we have to use now? Grep Java hello.txt. Now you can see the words here. It is highlighted here. It is highlighted. Now I want to see even the line numbers also. Then what we use? Grep Java hello.txt. This one. Grep -n to see the line numbers -n Java hello.txt. So you can even see the line numbers. In which line number that Java word is available. Clear? The need of grep command. Right? So it is case sensitive. Grep command is for case sensitive. Now I want to ignore the case. So in order to ignore the case, we use the command grep -n. It's for displaying line numbers. -i. -i means to ignore case. And what is the word you want to search? Java. And which file? hello.txt. Here. So since I said even -i, it is ignoring the case here. It is ignoring the case. So what is the use of this grep command? In order to search for a keyword in your file. So like example, grep java hello.txt, capital case here. Now, $grep -n java hello.txt. So what is the use of this? To display the line numbers. Display the line numbers. If I say $grep -n -i java hello.txt to display I is for what? I is used to ignore the case sensitivity. I is for what? To ignore the case sensitivity. Clear? Here the need of grep command.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
one more example. If you say cat hello.txt, so here I want to search for the word full. Wherever full is there, I want to search for it. Okay, then I will write that grep -n -i full hello.txt. Right? Now I want to display the lines where there is no word called as full. I want to ignore the word full. Then we have to use grep -v -i full hello.txt. So it's going to display only the lines which does not have the word full. So -v is for what? To ignore to exclude the word, to exclude a particular word, we use -v. Okay. So some more examples. $grep for practice I'm saying -n -i hello.txt. Okay. If you say $grep -v -i full hello.txt. What is the use of this -v? V is used to exclude the word. Exclude the word full. Right? Now let us go to this file cat app.log. So we are having this file app.log. Now in this file, I want to display the lines wherever there is a word exception. I want to display the lines where there is a word exception. Then what we use? Grep, because there will be so many lines, hundreds of lines, thousands of lines in our log file. But I want to check only for the word exception. I am not worried about the remaining lines. Connection established, application started, all those things I'm not worried. I want to see only the exceptions because our boss has informed us check the log file and find out what exceptions has occurred in our log file. That is a task given to us. Then what we have to do? We have to use which command? Grep. What we have to use? If you want to display line numbers, -n. What is the word? Exception. What is the name of the file? app.log. See, it is displaying only the words wherever you see exception. Got it? Right? I want to see in my log file there is any SQL exception. I want to see in our log file there is any SQL exception. So what command we have to use? Grep -n. I want to know the line number also -n. SQL exception app.log. In line number 81, 191, 286, 381, it is generating what? SQL exceptions. Got it? I want to see what? In last 10 lines. In last 10 lines, whether you are having any exceptions. In our log file, there are so many hundreds of lines. Now I want to see in last 10 lines whether any exception word is present. Then what is the command? What is the command? So how to get 10 lines? How to get 10 lines of your file? Which command we use to get 10 lines? Tail,
First 10 lines, right? You're asking about.
tail app.log. Right? So we got 10 lines. Got it? In these 10 lines, I want to say whether you are having some exception or not. So what I should do now? Tail app.log. First we have to get the 10 lines. Then pipe symbol. Pipe symbol. Now say grep -n -i exception. Grep -n -i exception. So these 10 lines, we are giving to the grep command now. So to search for the word exception. Okay. Right. Now check it here. So we got, see, in the 10 lines, we are having these things. Got it? We can even combine the commands also. We can even join the commands. See, one more. I want to check in last 50 lines. Then what command we have to use? Tail -n 50 app.log grep -n -i exception. So last 50 lines it's going to give to us where you are having the word exception. Got it? Right? These are very, very important when you are working in reality. Okay. So $tail app.log grep -n -i which word? Exception. What is the use of this? To display, to search, or you can say to search for the word exception in last 10 lines. In last 10 lines. Okay, I'm giving down. There. If you say -n 50 to search for the word exception in last 50 lines. Right? Clear all these comments? Three important comments here today. Head, tail, and grep. These are very, very useful commands mainly to monitor our log files. So in order to monitor our log files, we make use of these commands head, tail, and grep. Okay. Any questions, anyone? So for your practice, I'm even going to share app.log file. You can practice with that file. Okay, I'll share this file also for your reference. Okay, so in our drive, you can search for app.log and take that file and use for your practice. Or even if you open this one like chart will be there, no, not this one. I forgot something. Chart GPT. So if you go to this chart GPT and here you can search displaying sample log file with 100 lines. Okay, so some log file with 100 lines. You can copy and you can use it. Okay, like that also you can take the log files for your practice. Okay. However, I'm going to share this one. Right? Yeah. Now let me stop our instance. Go to these instances. So what we have to do, instance state, stop instance, stop this. So don't miss out, we have to stop it, else the bill will be generated. Right? So next class we'll be learning some more important comments related to Linux. Okay, all right. Yeah. So thank you all and happy weekend. Thank you.